Local veterans and doctors traveled to Washington, D.C. this week to fight for the right to pursue medical marijuana research. Cronkite News reporter Nihal Krishan caught up with an Arizona veteran who says medical marijuana helped him get his life back.
Phoenix veteran Kevin Spence has struggled with chronic pain and post-traumatic stress disorder for years now.
I was strung out on morphine. I'd lost every friend I had. I lost every family member I had. I couldn't hold a job. I became a hermit. I stayed inside my house for years.
He said there's only one thing that truly alleviates his pain: medical marijuana.
I always had a tightness. You know, I was always real tight. You know, my neck, chest, all that stuff. You can just, yeah, it just so uncomfortable. But when I smoked marijuana, that went away.
That's why Spence joined dozens of other veterans in D.C. this week to lobby for marijuana research and acceptance. They were joined by Sue Sisley, an Arizona doctor, to support legislation like the CARES Act. It would permit veteran affairs doctors to prescribe medical marijuana for chronic conditions.
It's a Senate bill. The CARE bill has a section in it that would eliminate these two barriers to marijuana research that we discussed. So if the CARE bill passes, that means that suddenly it would open up for scientists the opportunity to finally embark on marijuana research and not be stymied all the time.
She said if the government just let her conduct her research, she could prove marijuana's worth.
If there are rigorous studies like ours allowed to be conducted, that's very dangerous because that might uncover data, objective data, that verifies that marijuana actually has merit as a medicine.
For veterans like Spence, this research can't happen soon enough. He wants medical marijuana to touch other veterans' lives in the same way it's impacted his.
My wife and daughter both said, I've got my husband back and I've got my dad back. And those two things meant more to me than anything in the world.
In Washington, D.C., this is Nihal Krishan, Cronkite News.